Is it possible to find purpose in disappointment? Let's unpack that today. What's up, everyone? It's Johnny here with Tell a Friend. Man, thank you so much for joining us on this Message Monday. We really appreciate you guys. So I really got a good message for you guys today. Thinking about this whole, can you find your purpose in disappointment? And how many of you ever felt like a balloon that's up, one day and then like the next day it's on the floor and trampled on the ground, or you've had your hopes and dreams shattered for whatever reason, or maybe some of you have love that you feel like it's not returned, or a job that you really wanted and it just didn't come to you, or the list goes on and on. Sometimes would you feel in disappointment, right? And I was even reading, interesting enough, I was reading in Proverbs, the first half of Proverbs 13:12. It talks about hope deferred or delayed makes the heart sick. So even just in the Bible, it talks about you get sick of waiting for things that you really want. Well, let me share a quick story with you on a personal note, I guess, if you will. I used to work for a company many years ago, and when I first started, I became kind of work at the bottom. I became a lead man and took the job very seriously. And over time, my boss eventually left. So naturally, I kind of felt like I would sort of ease in that position, only to be disappointed and, the company hired from the outside, right? I was kind of bummed out about it. Anyway, so for some reason, that position kept changing. The supervisor manager changed a couple times, and I thought, I kept reapplying. And of course, I was disappointed every time they hired someone else, right? And then over time, it kind of started getting to me and it started weighing on me, and my attitude changed, and I just started just going through the motions and not really caring about the job as much as I first did, because I really was really gung-ho about it. And my attitude changed, right? It was all about, I'm just coming to work, doing my 8 to 5, if you will, and leaving. I didn't want to work any overtime, nothing. I just wanted to just do my job and go home. So we had this company meeting, and during the company meeting, an HR rep noticed that I wasn't being engaged, I guess, because typically I guess I'm engaged in these company meetings. I'm asking questions. And something changed. She asked me a question. She says, Johnny, why aren't you participating in this meeting? And at the moment, I knew the answer. I knew the answer. I just didn't know how to say this. What was in my heart, right? But on the way home from work that day, that question really resonated in me. On the way home, why am I not participating, right? See, what I was doing was I was letting a situation or a circumstance dictate my attitude, right? I had no control over this. I had no control over who they hired, who they fired, but yet I still let that control my attitude. And you know what? So when I got home, I made a decision, said, I don't care, no matter what happens, I am no longer gonna let a situation or circumstance dictate how I feel, what I say, how I act, or what I do, right? So today, let me just finish that story. So eventually, like I don't know, 3-4 months later, I became supervisor, and eventually that kind of led to my career with the company, right? So I was promoted, although I just had to change my attitude, right? So what's the takeaway today that I'm trying to share with you? So, in the first half of our life, sometimes things are rocky, right? We want to do things our own way, right? But check it out. When I read that scripture in Proverbs in the Bible, the second half talks about when hope comes. So it says, but when hope comes, it is like a tree of life. So I'm going to challenge you guys today, right? To be like a tree, right? How many of you have ever sat under a shade tree and you just want to sit there because it's just so comfortable? I want to challenge you guys metaphorically to be like a tree that people want to come to. People want to sit next to you. People want to share with you. People just want to be around you because you have a great attitude and you do not let the world dictate your attitude. Anyways, that's my thought today. Finding your purpose in disappointment. You can find it if you just keep a good attitude, change, how you think and how you believe. And you know what? And don't let anything get you down. But anyways, I love you guys. Be blessed. And don't forget to, that's right, tell a friend. And if you ain't got no friends, you can come over here to Tell a Friend and we can all be, friends together. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Bye.